Good morning, Mr. Chair. Yes, we have four with the attendance of the following. Attorney Mark John S. Palmar, Chairperson. Slyla L. Martinez, Vice Chairperson, attending via Zoom. Engineer Elvis R. Medalla, regular member, attending via Zoom. Mr. Russell P. Bobadilla, regular member, attending via Zoom. Attorney Rigel L. Taabay, regular member. Acting Port Manager Friday Q. Paturla from PMO Surigao, attending via Zoom. Port Manager RCDS Jamaan from PMO Zamboanga, attending via Zoom. And Port Manager Rodrigo Padilla from PMO Abusan, attending via Zoom. We have in attendance as well 10 members of the Secretariat, 10 members of the Technical Working Group. On the part of interested readers, we have representatives from Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated, from TCDSI Port Terminal Management Corp, from Megalifters Cargo Handling Corp. On the part of the observers, we have an observer from the LGU of Surigao del Norte. Also identified.
Thank you, Commissioner, for going to share that there's a forum. The HO-BAC-PTMC number 038-2021 come to order.
We have the following items, Mr. Chair, for today. First is the approval of the minutes of the previous BAC meeting, HO-BAC-PTMC number 037-2021, held last October 25, 2021. Next is a pre-bid conference for the Port Terminal Management Contract for Port of Surigao. Then the opening of financial bid of Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated for the Port Terminal Management Contract for Port of Pulibantan. Next is the presentation and approval of the terms of reference for Port of Isabela, Basilan. And lastly, the resolution of the motion for consideration by Megalifters Cargo Handling Corp.
Thank you, Mr. Objection. Let's proceed to the first item on our agenda, the approval of the minutes of the previous BAC meeting. Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Hello, kasi kada approve the minutes of the previous BAC meeting. Here we have the PTMC number 037-2021. So, held last October 25, 2021 is favorite groups presented as the next item or agenda, the pre-bid conference of the Secretariat.
For the Port Terminal Management Contract for Port of Surigao, the project was advertised as October 19, 2021 in the Manila Times, was posted on the PTA website and at a conspicuous place in the PTA head office and port subject of the bidding. The concession period for the project shall be 15 years with a minimum concession fee of 667,627,799 pesos and 33 centavos exclusive of all taxes. May we ask from representatives of Global Port regarding the documents.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the BAC PTMC. I have two questions regarding the financial requirements for new entities as provided in the instructions to bidders, section 10.1.2. Sorry, 10.1.1 of the eligibility documents. For the audited financial statements, I understand that the alternative document is the balance sheet and the income statement stamp received by the BIR for the most recent quarter. Just want to clarify that the recent quarter is the third quarter, so the period for the new entity will be ending September 30, 2021. Is that correct? If we're going to submit the balance sheet plus the income statement stamp received by the BIR, we just want to clarify if that is for the period ending September 30, 2021.
Thank you.
It's in section 10.1.1A, number 5 of the instructions to bidder.
Mr. Bonga, our financial. Si Mr. Abimar.
Mr. Abimar Bonga, can you see the question?
Yes.
Able to hear the question from the prospective bidder? Abimar, can you turn on your camera?
Yes, good morning. Um, could I ask for the question? Please repeat the question.
Good morning. My question pertains to section 1.1, section 10.1.1, letter A, number 5 of the instructions to bidders, which requires submission of audited financial statements.
Yes.
In the second sentence, it says that for new establishments, the balance sheet and income statement stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the most recent quarter shall be acceptable. Just want to clarify that the period for this balance sheet and income statement should cover September 30, 2021, ending September 30, 2021, as it is the most recent quarter, or should we do like an ending as of October 31, 2021?
The most recent quarter could do, sir.
So that will be, sir, September 30, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other questions for Mr.
I guess, sir, same lang din on number 6, income tax return, because this is a quarterly filing. So also ending September 30, 2021 as the third quarter. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Copy. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much, Mr. Bonga, for answering my questions.
Thank you.
Good night.
May we now ask from the representatives of PCDSI for Terminal Management Board if they have questions regarding the details.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. We have prepared 2 questions.
Please proceed.
Number 1, can we be provided with a copy of port security plan for the Port of Surigao?
For security plan. Can you give us a
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Sorry, I'm saying there was something. Technical working group. Do we provide a copy of the security plan? It's the domain of PTA.
Sir, ano po dun sa mga never for the past na pinabig natin, we never gave
Actually, during
promise.
on a separate meetings, kahit po security natin na contracts, security guard contracts, hindi natin ibigay security plan. It's held by the port police. Okay, the answer to the question is no, we cannot provide a copy of the security plan. PCPSI, we cannot provide you a copy of the security plan.
Mr. Chair,
Okay
CS,
po. Okay.
Yes.
CSD only is being provided by the port police or the private ports.
Okay.
Last question.
Yes, PCPSI. Hindi, pero ang security ng port is still the domain of PCPSI. PCPSI, any further questions?
Yes, Mr. Chair. How many is the current manpower of the existing special takeover unit at Surigao Port? Total manpower.
Okay, total manpower. PMO Katurga, PM Katurga. What is the total manpower?
Yes, sir. Please, repeat, sir, the question.
They're asking the total manpower.
Total manpower, including on calls.
140, sir. 140 personnel.
140 personnel. PCPSI.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, PM. That's all po.
Dr. Garrett.
Maybe now.
Yes.
Guidelines of the year. One of the services that contract with the operate and manage is the security services. And their initial supposed to be the
We have one still coordination. In fact, the security guards individually for security plan. parts yung areas nila. Pwede sila kumuli ng security guards doon, pero hindi yung PPA, kaya yung mga security equipment like CCTV, yung scanners, tayo yung provide.
Sa requirements na kasi pwede mag-manage na sa minister simply pagpagod ang tinuto management of the food. So, right now, will still be PPA for the federal operator. Because if it's the PPMO, then they should have kasi yung issue that we can
Hindi, alam ko tayo ang charge of form security.
yeah, it's HO message. From CHO, clearly, carbohydrate lang. Yung piece of SNSI, PTI, and yun, sila na talaga ng
Sa tier 3 tayo para sa sila. Structure for management. Kaya hindi natin tinatawag over yung mga security. CCTV sa atin lang. Centralized pa rin sa atin. Okay, para sa tayo.
May we now ask from the representative of Mega Leaders Card Handling Corp. if they have questions regarding the documents.
Okay. Register. Mr. Alarpat, do you have any questions for us? Mr. Alarpat, can you hear me?
Wala po kayong audio, sir.
Walang audio. I think your audio is off. Sir, we can't hear you. Sir, we can't hear you. Parang wala nang mic yung system mo.
Isara ka dyan. Ano mo?
Mr. Alarpat, can you check your settings sa audio? Baka hindi ka connected sa audio. Dito ka na rin kayo may issue. Mr. Alarcon, if you prefer, well, kung it's on your side, you can type your questions. Just make sure it's directed to all. Sir, we still can't hear you. If you proceed to difficulty, you can type your question. We cannot answer the requirement. We are governed by whether or not the requirement of the as to people from different account to us. Okay, the question is about the cargo handling operations conducted outside of work, particularly in the boulevard. May I clarify if that is included in the operation services to be paid? Technical working group? PMO?
Sir, wala nang operation sir sa Boulevard. Hindi kasama.
Okay, so Mr. Alarcon, the answer is no. And well, as a correction, there are no cargo handling operations conducted on the boulevard. Do you have any other questions? No further questions. Thank you, Dr. Ryan.
Will we ask the representative from AdPay or if they have questions regarding the details?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. We have AdPil has no clarificatory questions.
Okay. There's a question directed to me by LGU Surigao del Norte. What organization do I represent? I am OPDA.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I may, Mr. Chair, I would like to ask a question.
Sir, you are not allowed to ask questions. If you have any questions, you may submit it in writing. The briefing conference is for respective leaders. Thank you. Madam Secretary. Yes. Okay, prospective leaders, we have a few reminders.
Please be reminded that for joint venture, a joint venture agreement reviewing notarized statements from potential joint venture partners, as well as the letter of intent, are required for submission prior to purchasing the bid documents. Otherwise, each potential joint venture partner must purchase the bid document separately. Each partner of the joint venture must submit the legal and financial eligibility forms required under Section 17A4 of PDA AO 12/2018 for technical compliance, for determining the compliance with technical and financial eligibility requirements, the satisfaction of one of the joint venture partner or by the joint venture partners, whether singly or collectively, shall be considered sufficient. As for the PDA accreditation requirement, the bidder must submit its valid PDA certificate of accreditation for port terminal services. Otherwise, the bidder must present a valid PDA certificate of accreditation for all of the following: cargo handling, PDB operations, and rural operations. A prospective bidder must not be engaged in any business activity, whether primarily or otherwise, which will prevent it from properly and sufficiently discharging its contractual obligations under any port terminal management contract to be awarded. This prohibition shall cover entities engaged in maritime transportation. For the forms of bid security, they shall be in the form of cash, such as check or manager's check, bank draft or guarantee or revocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. And surety bond callable upon demand issued by the GSIs or PDA accredited insurance company. For the requirement on book binding, please be reminded that the original and all copies of the bid shall be properly book bound, hardbound, chronologically paged, and properly labeled within the tabs. In case the bidder is a corporation, the bidder should submit an original duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement with attached secretarial certificate showing that the applicant possesses the authority to submit the bid, represent the corporation, and sign the contract. There are minimum standard facilities that need to be maintained in the PTPs as provided under PTA guidelines. Should there be a need of obtaining copies of such, please according to the Secretariat. For the relevant dates, the deadline for submission of bids is on November 20, 2021 at 9 a.m. here at the 7th floor conference room PTA head office. The opening of bids shall be on the same date at 10 a.m. Bidders to the scheduled opening of bids will not be allowed to attend the meeting on site. Instead, after dropping the bids, bidders are requested to attend the bidding via Zoom. That is all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. That ends the pre-bid conference portion of our agenda. Prospective bidders are now excused. The portion regarding PMOC layout. Ikot?
Wala pa po yung representative ng global. Ayan na. Okay.
Okay, let's proceed to the next item on our agenda, the opening of the financial bid. From Arbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated for the Port Terminal Management Contract for the Port of Philippines. We have a representative of the respective, of the bidder. Right now, Andrew, proceed to the opening of the second bidder.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Here. Then, isinabot mo yung requirement na sinabot yung requirement. Existing yung address. Ay, okay. Before next million, yung gate ko, kakatabi ka na start business ko sa akin.
Right, proceed, Mr. Chair. The financial proposal of Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated comply with the packaging requirements set forth in the instructions to bidders. It contains 8 copies, 1 original and 7 duplicates, all hardbound, both bound, and properly labeled with index tags. It conforms to the requirements of bid submission and is acceptable, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. That's the findings that I go into. for me, the financial bid submitted by Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated for the bidding for the management and operation of cargo handling and port-related services of the Port of Bulusan. Total amount of bid, 571 million pesos.
Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated submitted the duly signed and authorized financial bid submission form and the proposed concession fee for the Port of Pulpandan for the duration of the contract. Hence, the PWG recommends that the financial proposal of Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated be declared as passed.
Wala. Ito sa pagkakita. Hindi mga videos may recommendation na kayo.
Wala pang motions.
Mr. Chair, I move to adopt the recommendation of the PWG.
Second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Move as second to adopt the recommendation of the Accounting Group, the decision thereto. Hearing none. Motion says carried. Harbor Center Port Holdings Incorporated shall declare the past part of the second national technology group, by certificate.
Yes, Mr. Chair.